There are 4 major reasons that people don't become successful, and these are the 4 major excuses that people give. If you are someone that's watching this video right now, I want you to understand that if you're giving one of these reasons, you have to put in the work to eradicate, to murder, to bury this reason out of your philosophy in life. So, without further ado, let's get into the 4 reasons why people don't become successful. What is up, guys? Sumi here with ThoughtCast, and the first thing that you need to understand about life is that success is different for different people. Some people view success as having a white picket fence, having kids, having a family. Some people view success as living in a penthouse, driving a Ferrari, and, really going to a lot of parties. Different people have different definitions of success. And as we mature in life, our definitions of success change. A 13-year-old girl might view success as going to a concert for Taylor Swift or being popular in her high school. A 18-year-old might be successful if they get into the college of their dreams. A 21-year-old person might be successful if they're getting good grades in college and if they're getting a good number of offers for job positions. A 25-year-old person might be successful if they're finding the love of their life and they're building a relationship with them. Maybe when someone's 30, they're successful because they have a healthy kid. Maybe when someone's 40, they're successful because their kids are doing well. There are different definitions of success, and they are not the same. So the first thing I want you to understand in life is, what is your definition of success? What makes you successful? How do you define success in life? It's not the same for everybody. So you need to define what success is. And then you need to understand the 4 major excuses that you're going to give to not become successful. The first excuse that people give is pain. Typically, it's emotional pain. It's not physical pain, but it's emotional pain. It's just too hard for people. People are not mentally disciplined enough. People are just too hurt by the action in itself. Maybe working at a desk all day is just too emotionally painful for you. It's too boring for you. And the big thing I'll talk about with pain is it's not necessarily pain. It's the lack of stimulation. In today's culture and society, we have so much stimulation around us. If you want to watch a TV show, you don't even have to wait for it. You can just binge watch it on Netflix. Better yet, you don't even have to wait in front of the TV. You can just get on your cell phone and watch the video right then and there. You can just watch Netflix on your cell phone anywhere you are. You don't have to wait for anything. Basically, everything is at the tip of your fingertips. You don't have to cook some food at home. You can Uber Eats it. You don't have to do some research on something. You can just Google something. You don't have to look up a definition for something. You can pretty much just Google it. You don't have to type something up anymore. You can just hit ChatGPT and it can type it up for you. You don't have to wait to meet a girl to feel good sexually. You can just go to some porn site and feel good. Like, we have so much stimulation around us. And that desire for stimulation, that need for stimulation, is what makes us very bored with the average day life. Is what makes us very bored with average life. And so life is really not boring. Life is really great. Honestly, for a lot of you it is. But you just need something to constantly be stimulating. Like, you can't even drive in the car without playing music. You can't even go to the shower without putting on a podcast. You can't really sit there in your own thoughts and emotions. You have to be doing something at all times. And that is a problem. That is something that you have to understand. So most of you have to understand the pain that you're feeling is not necessarily pain. It's boredom. You're just too bored. Whatever you're doing, the workouts that you're doing, the hard work that you're doing late at night, you're bored. You'd rather be out partying. You'd rather be sleeping. You'd rather be relaxing. You'd rather be watching a movie. You'd rather be binge watching something. You'd rather be jerking off to porn. I'm being real with you right now. Most of you are just bored. And that is the excuse you give yourself, that it's painful for you. But the reality is, you're bored and you can't stand the process in itself. You have to love the process, trust the process, instead of rushing the process. The next reason that people feel that they can't be successful in life is they need more support. They need a helping hand. And this is true in certain situations, but for a lot of you, you don't need support. You can do it by yourself. Put in the work and take away time from investing into negativity, into partying, into doing nonsense stuff, and put in the time into the work. Most of you can do a lot more than you really give yourself credit for, but you want to take off on a Saturday. You want to take off on a Sunday. You're 20-something years old and you're taking off on the weekends? What is wrong with you? The weekends are not for taking off unless you've earned it. If you are not in a position where you're creating residual income, passive income for yourself, and you have kids that you need to take care of, you need to be working the weekends. You need to be grinding. Yes, I sound like I'm pushing you right now. I sound like I'm trying to motivate you, but the reality is, most of you feel like you need support, but you're not supporting yourself. You're not putting in the extra work on the weekends to support yourself in your growth, in your goals, in your dreams, and your visions. You're taking off on the weekends, you're relaxing, and you're wondering why you're not getting ahead of other people. It's because there's someone out there that's willing to put in the work on the weekend. There's someone out there that's willing to sacrifice time from partying, from going out, from engaging in leisure activities to get ahead of you. And that's the support that they have. They're supporting themselves in the part-time. They're supporting themselves in the extra hours with the full-time. The support that you need in life a lot of times is preparing. Even if you have a full-time job, you can still take the weekend to prepare for the work that you have ahead for the week, to meal prep, to shop, to get ahead in life, and to learn how you can step out of this full-time job and to build a business around it and away from it. So learn that you need to support yourself. Another reason why people are not successful is that they are very forgetful and they have a lack of responsibility. So many people talk to me about being so serious. Oh, I'm so serious. Oh, I always want to work. Oh, you never take a break. I look at a lot of your lifestyles, and I'm not trying to be mean here. Most of you need to get serious about work. Most of you need to get a little bit more serious with your life, because you can't even pay your own bills, because you're living paycheck to paycheck, because you can't even support your own family, because your mom is not retired right now, because your dad is still working and you're a grown adult that's able to do a lot more than them. But you're still relying on your parents, you're still allowing them to live the lifestyle that they're living, and you're not paying them back for all the years of sacrifice that they put towards you. Most of you need to take your life a little bit more seriously. And most of you need to stop having fun. You can never have fun if your lifestyle is not stable. Stop trying to go to that concert and justify that you need to get away because your life is so hard because you're broke. Because you're broke, you need to work more. Because your lifestyle is not stable, you need to focus on stabilizing it. You know why my life is fun? Because I don't have to worry about my bills. Because I wake up every single day and all my accounts are paid. Because my mom is taken care of. Because people in my life have some level of stability just by knowing me. I can sit in my penthouse for the rest of my life and not worry about a single thing because I've done the work already. And I don't mean to come off arrogant or egotistical. I'm telling you, it's because I took my early 20s seriously. I threw away a lot of the moments where I could have had fun, and I sacrificed them now to have better moments. Now I can go pay XYZ amount of money for a hotel and fly out to a different city. Now I can go get an Airbnb wherever I'm at. Now I'm not stressed out if I need to get an Uber, or if I need to go get some kind of meal, or I need to pick up a bill at a restaurant. I'm not stressed out. I'm having fun in the moment because I'm living in peace. And when you're not financially constrained to where if you want to do something, you have to think about how you can do it, then you start to let your creativity flow. And when you're creative and passionate in life, life becomes fun. Life becomes enjoyable. You're more confident, you're more engaged, you're more stimulated, and you're more present in the moment because you can actually do things without worrying about if you can do them, but rather how you can do them and the result that you can get from doing them. And the last reason that people don't become successful a lot of times, the last excuse they give to themselves is that the thing that they're doing is stupid. The hours they're putting in on the weekend, the amount of work they're putting in at the gym, the amount of effort they're putting into their job, they feel like it's stupid. They feel like it's not worth it. They feel like, why am I doing all this? Why am I out here grinding? Why am I out here bettering somebody else's life or putting time, effort, and energy into something that's not building me? People get very egotistical here. You know, I did a lot of grunt work for many years of my life. When I was in my early 20s, I just worked and I didn't question my bosses. I just did whatever they wanted me to do. I didn't question how much I got paid. I didn't question the process. I just learned from them. I saw that they were successful and I learned from them. I surrounded myself with successful people because I knew that if I hung around successful people enough, I could emulate their lifestyle, I could emulate their success, I could emulate their financial stability, so on and so forth. So I stopped questioning things. I stopped saying that this is stupid. Usually you become very successful when you start questioning yourself if it's stupid or not. Start to do the dumb stuff. A lot of people thought I was dumb for not going out on the weekends, for not partying, for not engaging in a lot of negativity and vices and drugs when they were right in front of me. People would question me, hey, these drugs are free. Why are you not taking them? Because they're not good for me. Because I don't want to engage in this kind of temptation. People will question me, why are you working so hard for that person? Why are you working so many extra hours? Because I'm learning from someone. Because I'm emulating somebody. Because I'm learning how to become successful by watching this person. A lot of people would ask me, why don't you just drink a little bit, enjoy, let loose, take a day off? Because I'm building something that you can't comprehend. I'm building something so great that it scares you. That it's so big that you can't even understand how it's even possible. That's why it's stupid to you, but it makes sense for me. I'm sure when Jeff Bezos started Amazon, people thought it was a stupid idea. I'm sure when Bill Gates started Microsoft, people thought it was a stupid idea. When Steve Jobs really got behind Apple, I'm sure they said it was probably very stupid. When Airbnb was getting started, they needed a $150,000 investment, and people said it was stupid. Now, $1 out of every $1,500 spent in the world, in the U.S. economy, is spent towards Airbnb. Not a stupid idea now, is it? When Lamborghini started, I don't know if you guys know this, it was in competition with Ferrari. The guy that owned Ferrari told the guy that built Lamborghini, he was a tractor guy, and he had a couple Ferraris, and he had a problem with the clutch. He told him to stick to making tractors. You know what he did? He made a car company. A lot of the best ideas in the entire world were stupid. People thought they were stupid, and now they're not. Who's laughing? The people that have success, the people that have money, the people that have a lot of power behind them, and the people that actually stood in the process and stayed true to it. You've got to stick it out. A lot of times when you want to become successful, if plan A fails, plan B is to make plan A successful. Plan B is the backup to figure out how to get plan A working again. So don't give up. Stay focused on what you want to do and be coachable in the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope it brought you some level of value. It means a lot to me that you were spending this time with me here today. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to spend it with me. If you ever want to connect with me, the links are down below. And big shout out to K&D Group for sponsoring this video and allowing us to film this beautiful penthouse. If you're ever in the Cleveland area and you want an apartment like mine, a nice penthouse that looks nice, that feels nice, that's modern, that's luxurious, hit up K&D Group, let them know I sent you, and they'll help you find something that's really good, and they'll help you find the new home of your dreams. With that being said, guys, until next time, Sumi out.